All right. Da-da-da-da. I'm here. All right. Let everybody get on over here. Now, hey y'all, she back. Let's get to it. One mic don't stop no show. Tighten this up just a little. Trying to get all these things together. It's a process, y'all. How frustrating it is. Now see why people just have a studio. Okay. I don't know if that's gonna be it, but it's gonna be it right there. My glasses. Ta-da! Hey, Anika. All right, Kelsey. Okay. Let's get in here. So we had about 68 people that was on live with us for about 10 minutes over on TikTok. Hey, Runny. I didn't know you was bringing all them folks in there like this, Runny. Thank you so much. Thank you. I got to put my phone on Do Not Disturb so it won't freeze up the screen. Okay, got it. Yes, thank you, Runny. And just like that, we back. Hey, Sylv. Oh, that's Liz. What's up, Liz? Appreciate it, Ronnie, so much. We love you, Ronnie. Hey, from Enterprise, Alabama. Lashana. All right. Y'all ready to get started? Wait, maybe 2 minutes. We'll wait about 2 minutes. So it's right there. Oh, okay. How many new people do we have in the comments? If not, Ronnie, we had a good class on runners today. How to lead your runners in, but it is going to be in the replay vault, so you won't miss it. Hey, Glennis. Glennis, I heard you talk to Shelly. Shelly's very nice, isn't she? Very nice. You caught me. Yes, you knew. All right, Tony. All right, Amelia. Good evening. Hey, Sheena. All right, Nadira. Okay, y'all got your pad and pen. Are y'all ready? I'm ready to get started because we already had a few delays because we had to wait for y'all know we're doing over there on TikTok, y'all. You gonna watch it first thing in the morning? Okay, that'd be good. Good evening, Latoya. Latora. Latoya. Okay, hey Charlotte, you new too? Y'all ready? Get a notebook, get a pad. What's up, Lux Lab? All right. So now I'm going with who we have here. All my newbies, welcome. My OGs, if you can help answer questions in the chat. Hold on, I got to turn it off. Now, I'm already here dressed like Mrs. Claus. I feel like I want to go to the North Pole. Oh, I got a whole sweater suit. Tora is fine. Okay. All right, Tora. All right. Now, let me get this clear real straight. You spanking brand new. Fine. That's what I like. Luke, I'm just going to let you know I don't care about trolls. So the people in here don't care. I want you to keep commenting because you keep putting us in the algorithm so more people can find me and learn how to trade options for absolutely free. So no matter what you say, we're not going to be pressed. We don't care. We old over here. We old. Just told y'all we got iron skates, so I don't care what nobody say. Hey, Crystal. Okay, let's get to it. Hey, Tanya. So, number one, I want to welcome everybody here, all the new people. I want to welcome you um, to this journey that you've decided to embark on. Learning how to day trade can absolutely and will absolutely change your life if you let it. It absolutely can. Um, Not just it can change your entire the financial story that has been written for you. You can actually change that just by learning how to trade options. All right. That's number one. Number two, I am here. God sent me here about 3, 4 months ago now, almost yeah, for July 11th, to teach people how to trade. And I decided that He told me to teach at no cost, and I have continued to do that. I've continued to do that every Monday, 7 o'clock to 9:30. Um, I was teaching 5 days a week, twice a day, and it just took off so much that I had to start breaking it off now to do something that's much more sustainable. So I know I can continue to do 1 day a week from here on out. All right. So it's no cost. I don't ask you to download anything. I don't ask you to pay me nothing. All I do is just come and give up my time because it's the right thing to do. I think more people should do that. It is a skill that I do have, and I know how to break it down in such a way that even a child can learn how to trade. Now, your temperament, I can't control that. Your emotions, I can't control that, but I can teach you this skill. Um, yeah, that's it. And if you haven't heard anything about me, you're just new here. We've been trading 6 years. I was able to learn, teach myself, and then teach my husband. And once I taught him, we made so much money. We got the big head. We sold our house. Don't need no house no more. We rich. And then he ended up maybe 7 months later losing almost $1 million of it. Yeah. And so that's after we had already paid our the alphabet people too. So we were back to square root one. So this strategy that I'm teaching you here saved us. It allowed us to. You need one? Okay, go. It was just one, a big one. Okay, we'll see. Good evening, Chef Mo. How you doing? Yes. That's fine, Sally. That's fine. Hey, y'all. So anyway, this strategy that I use now is what taught us, showed me how to get back on track mentally, um, emotionally, and financially. So I'm not getting off of this strategy, which is the 15 minute orb. I'm on here. Tell him to. Uh, I don't know what to tell him to do. You gotta send him the link, Trent. Fletcher said he can't find me. Can somebody? I don't know why he can't find me on. Is there a problem? 100 people on here, Trent. Tell him I'm live, so I can't really do it. Can somebody help Fletcher? Can somebody please help Fletcher? Yeah. So anyway, hey cousin, there go Liz. Fletcher said he can't find us. So all right, you made it. You had to log off and come back. Hey Trent, tell him they said some people had to log off and then come back. So anyway, that's how I got here in this method of the 5% drip. 5% drip method using the 15-minute orb helped us rebuild, starting back over from $1,500 and built it to over 3 M's in 1 year. And so I'm here to teach you that too. I'm new and you feel overwhelmed, but one of your 5% drippers, hey, oh, John, who referred me, um, set aside 3.5 hours. That's so good. So you feel more excited and ready to paper trade. I love that's so awesome, Geneva. So beautiful story. You just shared the link with your mom. Okay, great. Thank you. Yeah, it's real life. It's true. We went through it and we survived it and we're thriving through it actually. But I don't listen, I'm clear. I do one strategy, I stick with the same stock, maybe two at most. I just do the same thing because if it worked and it rebuilt me, it rebuilt us. It took us over 3 M's. I mean, in 1 year. Listen here, I'm not doing anything else. That's it. That's it, and that's all. All right. So let's get started. Let's learn how to trade. I hope you have a pen and a pad ready. Thank you so much, Marta. Before I get started, this is for entertainment and educational purposes only. If you need, I am not a financial consultant. If you would like a financial consultant, I am sure that that thing called Google can find you any financial consultant you would like. How about that? You set up your charts. Oh, great. You tried to favorite trade this morning, but it all looked hard. That's okay. We're going to make it make sense. Thank you again, Marty B. I'm glad you're here. Thank you, Liz, Crystal, all my drippers that are here in the chat. Hopefully, Fletcher can make it in. Not sure why he cannot. I don't know. I need my other fan. I need my electric fan. Got my Christmas suit on. All right, let's get to it. We ready? There he goes. Hey, Fletcher, he made it. He finally made it. Awesome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Michelle. Thank you, Star. Okay, so back to this. I'm going to shoot through this. If you have any questions and you are new, I would like for you, I'm so glad you're here, Fletcher. I would like for you to write them down. Write them down, and I'll come back and I'll answer all your questions, okay? No problem. You've been struggling. Sometimes you want to give up. Hey, you got to hang on in there. Hang in there. You're going to make it. All right. So, first things first, I want to make sure that you understand the compounding effect, how we make money in this market. I'm going to go over how we make money. Then I'll teach you the terms. Once we go over the terms, I'll teach you the strategy that we use. Once we go over the strategy, I'll teach you how to journal your trades. Once I show you how to journal the trades, we will do a paper trade. And once I show you how to do the paper trade, I'll then open it up for Q&A. It's just that simple. All right, let's fly. So here we go. All right. So now, I think I did tell you that this journey is going to change your life, right? So you're not just here to learn trading. It's not just about trading. I'm going to teach you how to turn discipline into consistency. And through consistency, you'll learn compounding. Compounding is the way that you are going to build wealth in the market. That's how you're going to build long-term wealth. And listen, I don't know about you, but I want the long. I don't want that short money. I want long-term wealth. See, once I show you, and once you see the vision, it's a wrap. Once I show you what this compounding does, you're gonna look no way. So what I like to do, I teach people how to take $100, 100, and grow it into 350,000 or more in 12 months. That's what we do. $350,000. That is real. Usually it's 400,000, but I take that a little bit. And some people are really on track. Man, I'm literally sweating. This suit is so hot. Sorry, y'all. It wasn't hot earlier, but geez. But yeah, this thing, taking that 100 and turning it to 350K over a 12-month period, and we do all that with compounding. There's no get rich quick. It's no overnight. It's no MLM. It's straight stock market trading. That's it. It's all you're doing. All right. Once you just get the strategy down and you stay consistent, you can build wealth. So, strategy plus consistency equals wealth. Write that down. Strategy plus consistency equals wealth. Okay, so I teach a 5% drip method. So you see us, I'm normally always in a 5% drippers with a drippers, 5%, 5%. You hear that all the time. Yeah, what I do is just teach you how to simply take you starting with that $100. Learn how to turn that 100 into $5. That's all you got to do. You do that for the first 30 days, and it's actually 20 days in a trading month. So the first 20 days, all you have to focus on is compounding that $100. You go in the market using the strategy that we teach and just learn how to take 5% profits. You're going to take 5% profits from here on out. The difference is the numbers just get larger. You come back, you read, your profits get larger. You're still doing the 5% drip. Don't change that. Don't change it. Do not try to shoot for 80, 100% a day. 40, 50%. Take it easy. Move slow. Move real slow. Okay? Great. So I teach a method called the 5% trip. Your 100 for the first 20 days will turn into another 100, which equals to $200. This is compounding. Month two, you're going to leverage $200. That means you're going to go in the market every day. You're going to buy $200 worth of contracts. All right. Those $200 worth of contracts every day is just getting 5%. Now, note, some days you might get 8%, 15%, not even trying. That's going to add up. Some days you also going to take an L. You're going to go down 3%. You might go down 5%. You might go down 10%. Could go down 15%. It's all going to balance out. Just keep doing the same thing. Keep doing the same thing. Okay. Now that two plus two turns into what? 400. You leverage your $400 a day. All you gotta do is just get $20. $20. That 400 at the end of those 30 days, which is 20 trading days, is $800. Eight then turns to another eight, that's 16. Then 16 plus 16 turns to what? 32. Now you leverage your 32 a day. And that turns into another 32. Now you got what? 64. You get it? 64 turns to 12, 8, and then 12. You got it? That's just compound. That turns to 25, then 25 turns to 50, 50 turns to 100. Then you leverage it 100K a day. That's light work. And now at the end of that month, you got another 100K. That's 200K. Then that 11th month, that 200 turns to 2. And month four, you got 400K. That's it. It adds up. Y'all have never done it because we've never been disciplined enough to do it. We've been taught that we got to have the big home run. Get the base hits. Learn to get the base hits. Learn to get the base hits. Now let me give you a fun fact. All of us, do you have traditional bank accounts? If you have a traditional bank account, just a general bank account, who we got like um, Chase, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, um, just yeah, just put a heart. Just put a heart in the chat. If everyone has a traditional or you have a traditional bank account, let me know. Hey Erica, this live is for educational and entertainment purposes. It's not financial advice. Yep, I just did it. When you say leverage, how do you leverage more than 100 for a trade, especially when you behind? I teach you how to do that. You level up. You just buy more contracts. Robin, thank y'all for the hearts. You just buy. You just do the same thing. You don't change. Instead of buying one, hit two, then hit three, then hit four. It's gonna be the same. All right. So Kim, hey Kim, Kim, are you enjoying the group? Kelsey, Max. It's a great community to be a part of, right? Robin. All right, so let me tell you about your traditional banks. Do you all know how much they pay you on your savings account annually? I'm gonna say some time. None of them pays you 1% unless it's a high, unless it's a high yield savings account. Thank you. If it's a high yield savings account, high yield, most banks, if it's Wells Fargo, Navy Federal, Bank of America, all the traditional banks, baby, you have a brokerage account. Okay, great. I guarantee you're not getting more than 10% of it. You're not getting more than 5%. What you get in your brokerage account, salon for natural hair? I already know the answer. So what it is, what I'm showing you now. So if I'm showing you a method where you can gain 5% a day, your bank doesn't even give you 1% a year. Not 1% a year. Okay, your high yield, that's about right, Sheena. The rate did drop down to 3.8, 3.8, 3.9. You might still can find a few so far, I think 4.2. So unless it's a high yield savings account, we still talking annually now, which is considered good until you know how to trade. Oh, you come over here and open this account, we give you 4% a year, high yield, give it 5%. I'm teaching you how to get that a day. Just do the math. How long have you sat and allowed yourself to not even profit 5% a year? As long as you've been working. You know, now you get ready to learn how to take that and make that a day. So when people go, "Oh, my trade, I just got out with 3%," I'm like, in one day, when I know I was happy to get 3% in a year, you see how the math starts to add up. You see how that starts? Okay. So now y'all get it. 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 So this is the power of compounding. And this is how the wealth really builds their money. But now we're doing it through options. A lot of people don't do it through options because they know options you can make a lot of money. But they don't teach you is that when you're doing options, you can blow a lot. Yes, you can make a lot of money. Yes, there are option traders that make a lot more on a daily basis than a lot of us sure do. But they crash and burn. They crash and burn. Can you demo the compound? And what do you mean? Natural hair. I just went over it. I went all the way up to 64. I know I went all the way up. I started at 100, went all the way to 400,000. You must just came in late. I think you came in late. I believe you did because I went from 100 to 400K. Yeah, I think you came in late, sweetheart. Um, but I did go. You're not understanding. You're not understanding what compound. Okay, I'm gonna go through, and then I could. If you still don't understand by the time we're done, I will go over it for you. It takes 5 minutes, but I just don't want to make them wait. You drip twice a day. Come on, TikTok cousin. Don't you do that? You get two. Two is max. You a visual learner. Oh, I don't even know what. I don't even. I'm lost. I'm a visual learner too, but so I want to get real clear with you. You want me to stop and show you the visual compounding when I just explained it to 100 and some people for free, right? Now you do know you can book a session with me one on one if you want that. It's not free though. I just want to get clear because I don't play with people. So if you're playing, this ain't the place to play. If you truly want help, then if you wait to the end, I don't know what visual you want me to show you. Y'all get clear. Make sure she clear on who Arletta is and how I run things around here. If you just innocent and you really want to know, I don't mind, but I can't stop this to do a visual of how to say 1 plus 1 is 2, and 2 plus 2 is 4, and 4 plus 4 is 8. Is it just me? Am I hot? Am I hot? Help me and somebody. Call Trent phone. Let me know. Hey. Somebody call Trent phone so I can get clear. I don't ever want to seem like I'm coming off to someone um hot because I am hot. Oh, you're not playing or that everyone is different. Okay, I got it. You're right. They are. Everybody is different. All right, cool. Everybody different. Let's keep rolling. Kay, you so sweet, Kay. You ain't gotta pay nobody to let me teach them. This is the Lord doing this for free. Can you imagine somebody teaching you for free and you being picky? I can't make this up. I want to make it up. I just can't make it up. I wish before I lost all that money, I wish I was begging for somebody to give me anything. I was having to piece stuff together. Now you got somebody laying it out for you. That girl said, I need a whole visual. All right, we're gonna keep moving on. Let's go over terms. Who was that? Did she say? Did she say I came in too hot? Like, was I not unclear? Was it? Was it? Okay. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. You know, I let people check me. Okay, I let people check me. Sheena, baby, you ain't got to explain nothing to another soul, baby. We're not doing that. Keep rolling, Auntie. Let's go. Thank you, Blair. Thank you, Blair. We're gonna keep rolling. All right, now let's go over stock. Let's go over terms. Second part you need to know. Now you understand how compounding works. Number two, you need to know the terms. And these are the terms that are going to take you through the entire year. All right. Look, thank you, darling. Look, so baby, I broke it down. I started at 100, then to 100 to 2, then 2 to 4, then 4 to 8, then 8 to... I sat here and did it. She came in late. Number one, a stock. A stock is simply write these terms down. You're going to need these for the entire year that you're trading. Don't add a lot more and don't take away. Don't come talking about what somebody on your job said and somebody else said. I'm telling you the stuff that I use on a daily basis, guys, that can make you millions if you allow it. Not overnight. This is a honestly to get to the millions is a 2 year process. The first year you're gonna make anywhere from 3 to 500,000, and then that's when you pay off all your debts, right? You pay your IRS, you put money into your retirement, your ETFs or and REITs, retirement stocks that can provide income for you, pay yourself a little cash, and then you go back in the market and do it again. But now you're doing it. Now you're going to do it with larger sums of money, so you're going to get there a lot faster, and you're going to compound. You're compounding now. You're starting at 50K, and so within 6 months you're already at already $2 million, $3 million. You see how that rolls? So it's a 2 year process. The first year you got to get the dirt off the shoulders. All right. And who wouldn't do that? The first year, I'm financially set already because I know how to trade. I have no debt, and I have a skill that I can make money every day in the market if I want to. That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. You better receive it, Robin. It's true. So back on terms. Number one, a stock. A stock is just when you simply own a piece of the company. That's it. That's simple. That's it. I own a stockholder. Just own a piece of the company. You buy it. The company says you can own a piece of me. I sell shares. I am Amazon. My shares $80. I'm just giving you a number. So if you want to buy a piece of Amazon, you take your $80 and go buy Amazon. Now you own one share of Amazon. That's a stockholder. Now options. We did it in my country. Never did my country. Options. Options are contracts that let you make money off the movement of a stock. That's it. Options are contracts that let you make money off the movement of a stock without owning it. So if the stock moves up, you can make money. If the stock moves down, you can make money with options. You got that? Options. One more time. Options are contracts that let you make money off of a stock movement without owning it, up or down, up or down. Lord have mercy. Number three, day trading. When you day trade, you are buying and selling within the same day. That's it. A day traders, we buy and sell our stocks within the same day. Our goal is to get 5% profit or to walk away negative 3%. Got it? Day trading, we buy and sell stocks within the same day. The goal is to exit at 5% profit and to also exit at negative 3%. I'm just going to look over it right until I get to the end. I told everybody, right, get their questions for the end. I got a 2 hour class and we're going to get there. We got a lot of ground to cover. Now, as a day trader, there are four types of ways to day trade. You can be a scalper, intraday trader, swing trader, or leaps. Oh, I can repeat options, PJ. Options is contracts that let you make money off of a stock movement without owning it. Options, contracts that let you make money off of a stock's movement without you owning it. Got it? Options is called what? Options. Getting low, sound on and off. I'm going to go over the trades. I'll go over the trades again. Four types of trading. You have scalping. Scalping is quick, quick, quick plays, small profit all day. It may be 20, 30, 40 trades that they'll do doing scalping. They normally scalp from the time the market opens. The market opens from 9:30 a.m. till 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right? The market opens 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 3:30 p.m. So as a number one type of trader, you can be a scalper. Scalper trade, they trade with seconds. 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, they're out. They want several small profits all day. The second type is intraday. Intraday. Intra, Intraday. Intraday. Intraday trading. You hold your plays for seconds up to several minutes, but you exit the same day, no matter what. That's what we do. We are intraday traders, and we are in and out of our plays, sometimes 30 seconds, up to could be 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes. Max is 7 minutes usually. If you're in an intraday trade longer than 7 minutes, you're probably losing money and trying to hold on for dear life, and you need to cut your losses. Get on in and get on out. Intraday trading. The third type is swing trading. Swing. Now I told y'all got to take notes. I told you I know y'all ain't been in school in a long time, but you got to record it, screen record or something. And this will be posted so you can rewatch it again. All right, so swing trading. You want to hold, as a swing trader, you hold your plays for days up to 1 year. And you do that to catch a bigger move. So if you think the market is going to move $2, if you swing trade, you may say it's going to move $30. All right. Intraday. Intraday trading, someone says, it's repeated, hold for seconds up to several minutes. That's what we do. We're intraday traders. Same day expiration or next day expiration, but we exit the same day. No matter what the expiration date for us, we get out the same day. Swing traders, they hold theirs from 24 hours up to 1 year. Thank you, Carletta. Swing traders, they hold their plays anywhere from 24 hours up to 1 year to catch a bigger move. Leaps, Leaps. Leaps is the fourth type. Leaps. You hold your plays 1 year plus up to 3 years. It is for a growth. People that do leaps, that's growth money. Your banks do it, hedge funds do it. They think that means if I believe that a stock is going to go up $50, I will do a leap. That means my expiration date is set for more than 1 year. So I have a right to that stock to sell it up to 2 or 3 years. That means if I think this stock is going to go, for example, a stock is $50. We'll say Amazon is $50 and you think it's going to go to $100. You can hold that stock. Your expiration date may have a 2 year expiration date. So you give yourself 2 years for this stock to move just $50. Now let me tell you how this. Write this down. For every dollar that the stock moves in your direction, if you have an in the money contract, ITM, for every dollar that the stocks move in your direction, in your favor. So if you think it's going up and it goes up $50, you make $100 per dollar that it moves in your direction. Now you see why people do leaps, and now you see why people do swings. So again, for every dollar That stock moves in your direction. So if the stock moves $3 in your direction, one plus one plus one is three. You just made $300. If the stock moves $10, one plus one plus one plus one plus one, you just made $1,000. Does that make sense? That's why a lot of banks, hedge funds, private equity companies, they like to do leaps because now if they think a stock is going to move $20, but it moves $200, you got to worry about that, Sylvia. Don't worry about that yet. Just listen to what I'm teaching. Just wait. Just wait. You didn't. You moving too fast. Sylvia said how she know if it's in the money. You ain't worried. We ain't worried about that right now. I'm gonna tell you what about in the money contracts. That is not even gonna be your focus till you've been trading like 4 months. Your focus is let me know if I can get in and out of this play. Do I know what the I'm about to put something on you, girl. You about to learn some stuff. That's the last thing you gonna think about. Thank you, Kay, for putting that in the chat. I tell you, I teach on an as need to know basis because I was information overload queen, analysis paralysis mama, and I would not have that with y'all. So when it's time to get to in the money, then I get you on in the money because all you're gonna do is get distracted by it. Take it slow, take it slow. I'm giving you a term, and I should have thrown it. I shouldn't even said it because a lot of stuff I don't like to say because people do, you know. But you're gonna learn that, but you don't need it right now. It's just another distraction for you to focus on. So, but I had to explain that so I can let you understand what, so you'll understand what leads were. That's all. All right. I got you, girl. Just know I got you. That's right. Let the jelly beans come to you. They'll drip. Man said, don't worry. She will give you everything you need. Don't I? She don't know. Sylvia just learned. I got to let her know how I do it. She don't know. It's okay. All right. So now let's talk about position. Now that we know what types of day traders we can be, we are intraday traders. Intraday, that means we get in and out the same day. We have same day expiration or next day expiration max. You're still trying to learn the orb. We're gonna get into that today. I'm gonna show y'all that orb today. I'm gonna show you the orb. So Miss Visual, Miss I need a visual. We're gonna do visuals where you need to do the visuals, but not when it's time to take notes. When it's time to take notes, you take notes. And then when I should go on this computer and show you these charts, that's when I need you to make sure you visual. So you catch that. You're gonna catch that then. I want you to catch it. Okay, so positioning. Now that you understand what stocks and options and day trading and the types of day trading we do, I want to introduce you to positioning. That is okay. All that sounds good, Arletta, but now I still don't know what to do. Great. Now you have to actually find a place to broker your place. So how do I get in the market? What do I do? Well, you got to find a brokerage account. A brokerage account is a place where you go to place your trades, right? Can't place your trades at the bank. You have to go to a brokerage account. A brokerage account like Robinhood, Webull, Fidelity, Vanguard, Charles Schwab, Moomoo, Interactive Brokers. You see what I mean? You have all these different types of brokerage accounts that you can use. Use whichever you like. That's where you buy and sell. That's where all the trading goes. Now, when you get ready for positioning, you have to decide. I don't know if I'm going. Is the market going up or down? The market only moves three ways: up, down, sideways. Up, down, sideways. How many ways does the market move? My newbies in the chat. How many ways does the market move? Let me know. How many ways does the market move? So I gotta keep going. I want to make sure y'all paying attention. That's right. Three ways. Three. Hey, Quentin. Amelia. Oh, look at my people. Sheila, three ways. Yes. The three ways. Up. If the market moves up. That's right, Anika George. Okay. If the market moves up, it is considered a call. CALL. If the market moves up, it is considered a call. Call. Thank you, Carletta. Front, back, side. Oh, I want to laugh so. Is that chopped and screwed? Blair, you know I'm on the music. Did you just do chopped and screwed? All right, so calls up. Another word for calls. Come on, y'all all right with me. Q, I see you. Calls up. Calls also are known as, come on with it, going long or bull. So bull market. Blair, you're going to fit right in. Bull market, going up, bullish. Green. So when you see green candles, going up. The word call. So we got up, long, bull, and green. They all mean calls. Got it? Now you have to do the opposite. The market goes three ways: up, down, sideways. So if the market goes down, it is called a put. P-U-T. Put. So if you see, if I say, listen, what are you playing? The market's going down. You should say, I'm playing puts. Or you could say, I'm going short. Thank y'all. Come on, Quentin. Come on with the definitions, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Puts down, short, the color red, or bear. Bears strike down. So when bears fight, they strike down. There you go. Thank you, Rich. Um, Rich Amelie. Rich Amelie. Right. Puts is a bear market. Puts are also going short. Puts are also red. Puts are down. We clear on it? All right, let's keep going. So that is your position. You don't play a sideways position. Sideways is called consolidating. Consolidating. Sideways is consolidating. We don't make moves. When it's going sideways, we don't make moves. You can't drive a car sideways. Car goes forward or backwards. Same way like the market. Now, now I'm going to take you all to the visual side. Now can we get to visuals? I'm going to show you some things. I'm going to flip my camera around so I can show you the charts. Hope y'all writing this down. All right, so I gotta move. Now I gotta move. Okay. Uh, all right, great. I think that's great enough. This is a chart. So if you've never seen a chart, you're looking at one today, and then you're gonna know what this means by the time we end this call. You're gonna be so much clearer. You're gonna say, "Mom, I learned something today," or "Husband, I learned something today." All right, let's see. Okay, so here are your charts. Your chart is a simple visual that shows the moves of the market. That's it. Charts show the visual moves of the market. That is it, and that is all. Let me move on back so you can see a little clear. Yes. Now on your charts, you have candlesticks, you have time frames, and I'll explain what they are. This is a candlestick right here. These are candlesticks. Put it up just a little bit for you to see. And on this candlestick, they have wicks and body. The body represents the opening and close of the price of that stock at that moment. The wicks, they stick out like here on top of the body of the candle and at the bottom of the body. These wicks represent how far price went up in that moment and how far price went down. But it ultimately closes and opens within the body. If it is a green candle, it closes at the top because it's going up. Remember that? Green is up. If it is a red candle, it closes at the bottom of the body. Y'all get that? Where my visual girl at? So when this candle closed out, it closed out. If it's a put, sorry, if it's a red candle, did it close at the top or did it close at the bottom? Let me know. Let me know. Did this candle close here at the top or did this candle close at the bottom? This is a body. These are the wicks. They don't close at wicks. There you go. That's right, Kelsey. That's right. Natural salon, you got that? You like that visual, don't you? All right, so this is how you determine where your price went. You know it went as far as here, it went as low as here, it closed right here. Now this green candle, where did this one close? This is a green candle. Did it close at the bottom or did it close at the top? There you go. Perfect. Perfect. I love it. Okay, great. So now that we're looking at these candles, and that's me, I've been marking on the chart, so that's why I got these little weak picks on them. Let me look over here so it won't distract y'all. Yes. Now, if you see a candle that doesn't have a wick on the bottom, you see how these candles don't have a wick? This will be considered a momentum candle. A momentum candle. Momentum candles do not have wicks or they have very short wicks. All right, it's no wick or short wick. Momentum candles have no wick or very short wicks. And that is to let you know, I'm teaching you how to read these candles. The market wants to continue in that direction. So if this is a green candle, no wick at the bottom. What does that mean? It's probably going to keep going up, and it did. Green candle, no wick at the bottom, kept going up. Now, let me give you a tip. When you're looking at candles, if they get shorter like this, then that means that it's probably trying to turn on you. That run right here, this run of going up is probably about to end pretty soon. It did, only for it to continue on. But I just want to give you an idea of what momentum is, what it looks like. And these candles are big because this is my 15 minute. But I just want to show you what candles are. So now each candle represents a time frame. So you have a chart that shows you, now the chart is a visual that shows you what the stock moves are doing. Candlesticks shows you the price movement in that time frame. Time frame is simply this. This is a 15-minute time frame. I am on Thinkorswim trading platform. This is a 1 minute time frame. Y'all see that? We got a 1 minute, and then I have a 15 minute. I have this set up. It has two charts. This one screen has two charts. 1 minute, 15 minutes. So each candle right here tells me what the market is doing per 1 minute. So these candles represent 1 minute in the market. 1 minute. So this one candle told me what it did from 9:30 for the whole 60 seconds. Then this candle, 9:32. Then this candle showed us what happened at 9:33. Does this make sense? Does this make sense? This one candle showed us what happened for 15 minutes, whereas this candle showed us 1 minute. So if you count these candles, one, two, this is when the market opened. The black area of the screen is the live market. The gray area is the pre-market. That means before the market opened or and once it closed. It's the gray area of the screen. So right here, one, two, three, four, five, six. I got that. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. These are 15 candles right here. So as you can see with these 15 candles, I want you to look. This one candle is green. It shows you that Oh, the market was green for 15 minutes when actually it was not green for 15 minutes. It was mostly green though, but it had one, two, three, four red candles within this market, within this 15-minute time frame. So that means in 15 minutes, it did go up, but it came down and it went up, and then it came down and it went up. When it does that, these are called pullbacks. Please take notes. Whenever the market goes up, goes in your direction and pulls back or goes the opposite way, that is a pullback. So you could enter a call, and as you enter the call, you get a pullback. Does that mean the market is not going to continue to go your way? No, it still went in the direction up, but when it pulled back, it goes the opposite way that you needed to go. So that could put you negative in a play. All right. Wicks make all the difference. That means the price went this far up and then came as low as here. So if you enter this play right here on this green candle, and then this developed, you went negative because this candle stick went further down than where you entered. So you're negative. But then when that next candle formed, now you're back, you broke even again. Look how these candles are even. Now you're good. This candle went up, came down, you made a little money, you're okay. But then it broke out and you really started making it right here, right here, right here, here. You never looked back. You never looked back. Got it? Okay, great. Time frame. Time frames are important. We use the 1 minute time frame, 5 minute time frame, and 15-minute time frame. Okay, some people do. I use the 1 and 15. Some people like to use the 5 minute and 1 minute, and some people, however you want to do it. I do 1 minute and 15 minute time. Now, let's keep going. On the charts, you see these red lines? This is called a trend line. This is how we get to the money, a trend line. We use the open range breakout as a form of our strategy. That is ORB 15. ORB 15. ORB 15. Open range breakout. You have an ORB 5 and an ORB 15. This is the ORB 15. That means we set our time frame on 15 minutes. We wait. We wait for the first candle to develop. So that means if the market opens at 9:30, we don't even make a play. We don't even consider a play till 9:45. And that's when you draw your trend line at the top of the first 15-minute candle. You want to draw your trend line at the first 15-minute candle. All right? The trend line is simply mm, all right. This would be your first candle. This is the only one you would see. So you would actually draw a trend line right here. So I have a video to teach you how to do all of this right here on YouTube. So if you want to learn, it's right here in my playlist. But you just left click, drag your cursor on top of that candle wick and left click. This is your trend line. And you do the same thing at the bottom. Draw it at the top and at the bottom. All right? This is your trend line. Now all you gotta do. Let me go and draw this on over. This is the sauce, okay? So I'm not hiding one single thing from y'all. I want y'all to get this. You can do this with any stock. I like S&P 500. We simply wait. We wait till this any of the other candles break out of this line, the trend line, or break out of the trend line to the downside. So we never know in the morning what we're going to do. We wait. We let the market decide and tell us what the play is going to be. So once it breaks, I need the candle to break 50% above this line, okay, or 50% below this line. So I need that candle body, not the wick, to break 50% above the line or 50% below the line. This is considered part of my strategy, A plus setups. All right. So you guys let me know. Did this candle break 50% above? And that would have made it to be right about here. The body or below? Yes or no? Did this one break 50% above? Thanks, Sarah. Nope, that's right, Zuri. What about the third candle? Did the third candle break 50% below or above? Nope. Hey, tequila. No, it did not. All right. Did the fourth candle break? Not yet. Nope. That's right, Blair. Nope. All right. So now they trying us right now. It's fifth candle. We know the fifth candle didn't break. Now we're on candle number six. Did the sixth candle break 50% below this line right here? And tell me where that is. Yes. Yes, you're right. So where do we stop? That's right. It was a 6-1. So let me go ahead and show y'all where 50% below. So this is the candle forming. It just broke the orb. This is called breaking the orb. When it broke the orb, for me, it has to break 50% below. That means it got about right here, right there. Now you ready for action. When you see that, when you see this break down like this on the 15-minute chart, you then go to your 1-minute chart and look for entry. The 15-minute chart gives you direction. Write this down. The 15-minute chart gives you direction. The 1-minute chart gives you entry. 15-minute chart gives you direction. 1-minute chart gives you entry. You got it? So let's go over to the 1-minute chart. The time is 10:45. That's when we saw it break. Now we're going to go over here. Y'all see that say 10:45? Okay, great. So now we're going to go to our 1-minute chart. Let's see what the 1 minute says at 10:45. Look at there. That's a little error I just drew. Whatever you draw on your 15, it will show right here on your 1 minute. It is telling me that this is my play right here. This is telling me this is the play. Way down here. So the way you confirm if this is your play or not, you don't just jump in because it told you to get in. Now there are things, there are setups that you need. There are confluences. Confluences, write this down. So now we know what the trend line is. You understand what the open range breakout is. Now I'm going to get you teach you about A plus setups. A plus setups. It is a trade setup with the highest probability of success. A trade setup with the highest probability of success. An A plus setup is a trade setup with the highest probability of success. I'll repeat it one more time. An A plus setup is a trade setup with the highest probability of success. And all signs line up perfectly. All signs line up perfectly. So an A plus setup is a trade setup with the highest probability of success. And all signs line up perfectly. Y'all got that definition? Y'all got it? We ain't worry about all that. I'm gonna show you engulfing and all of that. I see how y'all smart people in the comments. Let me take this slow for people who don't know. If you already know what engulfing is, engulfing is good for you. If you already know this stuff, great. But please let other people learn this. Once I teach it, then you drop it in the chat for them. But you going ahead, if you're confusing them, that is the enemy. God is not in any confusion. Y'all know I ain't mentioned nothing about engulfing yet. Help me, Ninja, please. You want to help the bear. Jesus. All right. So do you have that definition? Thank you, Tanya, for putting the definition. No, Nicole, it's all good. It's all good. But I know how I deal with new people, and I understand how it can be very distracting because they don't know. They don't know. And then they'll start saying, when they'll get distracted looking at, what are you going to go one because she ain't here? Just whatever I say, then you follow through with that. We're going to get to engulfing, and you're going to point it out too. I'm going to make sure you let us know where engulfing is and which counter we supposed to get in on our play. All right, so now that we know what an A plus setup is, I only want you guys to take A plus setups. I'm only teaching you how to get in the market using A plus setup. And the way you use an A plus setup is you use confluences. 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 That's right, Quentin. Confluences matter. Confluences. Confluences. I'm getting to it. Confluences, aka confirmations. A confluence is a confirmation that multiple clues on your chart agree with your trade idea and it is ready for entry. A confluence is an aka confirmation that multiple clues on your chart agree with your trade idea and it is ready for entry. Does that make sense now? That makes sense, Blair? Y'all got it? Confluences, also known as confirmations. You do not enter a play without a confluence. An A plus setup, you must have two confluences or more. A plus setup, you need two confluences or more for it to be considered an A plus setup. Got it. Good, I'm glad. Confluences, one more time, also known as confirmation. I'm going to ask you if you get it messed up. I'm going to say, what was your confluence? I'm going to ask you just straight up. How many did you have? Did you see two or more? Now, this doesn't mean it's perfect because we call it an A plus setup. An A plus setup, because this is the market, it still only has about an 80% max probability of working. It's that 20% because that's life. The market is life. It can still turn on you, and that's fine. You still want a, if you got 70 to 80% success rate in the market, that is excellent. That is considered an A plus in the market. Now that we know what confluences are, let me tell you, let me name them. Let me name you the ones I use. It's five of them. Number one, I told y'all to take notes, didn't I? Y'all thought I was kidding about the notes. Number one, your first confluence. Yes, I'm rich. I'm Millie. It's the open range breakout. ORB, ORB 5 minutes or ORB 15 minutes. That is your number one. That's number one confluence. So I guess it's six. The second one, I'm going to show it to you, is the EMA9, this blue line right here. EMA9. EMA9 is your second confluence. And what makes the EMA9 a confluence, because it's not a confluence on its own. This blue line is the EMA9. Please write it. Please take good notes. EMA9. You want to see two consecutive candles above or below. Hey, what are you doing? What you doing? Little dog, he's so scared. You want two consecutive candles above the EMA, the blue line, or two consecutive below. Yes, Winslow, the EMA9. Your entry would be on that third consecutive candle. So this right here, yeah, the EMA is money all day. That's my favorite too. The EMA9 or two candles is one of my favorites. I got like two. When you see these two candles above the EMA, they must be fully above. Candle, body, and wick must be above the EMA. One, two, you would enter right here. Got it? That's your entry. Would you enter a call or put? Smart people, would this be a call or would this be a put play? For my new people, I know my old schoolers know it. Would this be a call or would this be a put? Very good, Lena. Y'all did good. Y'all paying attention. Now that makes me feel good. So my work is not in vain. Yay. I'm so happy for y'all. Okay, great. That is your second confluence. Now, it works the opposite way. If you see two consecutive candles below the EMA, and you would enter at the third, would you enter a call or put? We're on the 1 minute chart right now. I'm going back and forth. That's right. It would be a put. Not no Stephen. Stephen, it would be a put. That's right. No hair. Now come on now, natural hair. You can't girl, I'm giving you all the visuals right here. This is a put. It's going down. That's right. Puts are going down, calls are going up. Stefan is going down. That's a put. Okay. Now, your next confluence would be, and remember the EMA9 is the blue line. EMA9 is the blue line. EMA9 is the blue line. Now, your next confluence would be the EMA plus the VWAP. VWAP. V as in Victor, W as in water, A as in Arletta, P as in purple. This may be a dumb question, but how do I know which candle to look at? Just pay attention. I'm teaching. You're gonna get it. I'm teaching you. You right now. You just. I'm teaching you strategy. I'm just getting your eyes. You got it. I got you. I got you, nigga. If the third candle starts off red, but then we see some green, do we get in? Which third candle? The third green candle or the third red candle? I gave two examples. Oh, for the call. Yeah. Okay. So for the call, the third one starts off red. If it start off red, you don't touch it. If it start off red, that's not your play. And if it start turning green, you can get in it. But usually we wait. We as soon as it's a consecutive, we get in. And sometimes they turn on you. And that's just how the market goes. And you just pivot. Okay. Somebody can y'all explain the EMA to PJC? We gotta move on. All right. Someone he PJ wants to EMA explain. I don't know what part of it. Next is so when you see the EMA9, and the VWAP right here. The VWAP is the purple line. When you see the VWAP and EMA cross, like right here, you see this cross? When they cross and it's two consecutive candles underneath this cross, you would enter at the third. You would enter at the third. So as soon as you see it cross, two candles below consecutive, you would enter at the third. All right? This is a put. This would be a put. Now, that is called the VWAP and EMA crossover. Confluences matter. Please write this down. Study this. You won't get it all today. This is I'm giving you the gold so you can learn it over the next 12 months. It's not enough to learn. Perfect these things that Arletta is teaching you, and it'll set you free if you let it. If you let it. The next one is pre-market high and pre-market low. Let me tell you what this is. And yesterday's high and yesterday's low. I get my pre-market. Pre-market. The pre-market time starts at 4 a.m. in the morning. Ooh, I didn't even see it. Look at this right here. 4 a.m. in the, oh yeah, we did see it. 4 a.m. in the morning to 9:15 a.m. in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. All right? 4 a.m. in the morning to 9:15. That's when we get our pre-market high and pre-market lows. So you literally will go to the pre-market and you would start at 4 a.m. in the morning. The times are at the bottom. See that? This is 4 a.m. right here. So you would simply look, reduce that just a little bit more. You would simply just look for the highest peak and the lowest valley between 4 a.m. and 9:15. And that would be your pre-market high and your pre-market low. So this would be your lowest. This is between 4 and 9. This area right here will be 4 and 9:15. This would be your lowest pre-market low. This peak would be your highest pre-market high. That's how you get your pre-market high and pre-market low on your 1 minute chart. And then you also will have your yesterday's high and yesterday's low. And I simply go to my next chart, my 15-minute chart, and I go back to the previous day. So this is today. The black area is today. We're already in a pre-market because the market is closed. This was the pre-market of this morning, and this was yesterday, which was Friday. You want the highest point for the entire black area of the screen. What was the highest candle peak and lowest? So this will be your yesterday's low, and then your yesterday's high will be right here. These are levels, and the reason why you want to get a pre-market high and yesterday's high, or pre-market low and yesterday's low. I hope you're writing this. If it breaks pre-market high, that means if the market starts going and it's rolling and it breaks both those numbers, pre-market low and yesterday's low. It's letting you know we're in a downtrend. So that is another caveat. That's like a bonus. Downtrend. So you know if it's a downtrend, you get ready to play puts. If it breaks pre-market high and yesterday's high, right? We're going to probably play calls. It's just another caveat. It's another tool to add to your belt. All right. Now, another one. So you have engulfing. I'm sorry, pre-market high, pre-market low, yesterday's high, and yesterday's pre-market low. Now let's get to the fun part. I'm gonna open this up so y'all can see. All right. The next confluence is called engulfing. 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 Now, your engulfing is another confluence. And let me show you a good one. Engulfing is when the candle on the left is fully engulfed by the candle on the right. So right here, I will show you this is the candle on the right. The body of the one on the left is being completely engulfed by it. So when you see the candle on the right engulf the one on the left, the body of it, not the wick. The wick can be sticking out. It's the body. If it can slide directly into this candle without it moving, just with your eyes, it's a visual thing. Come on, to my visual girl, Miss Natural Salon. This is another visual. If it can slide directly into the body, that is considered engulfing. Now, what makes it a play? This engulfing candle is on the right is always the larger candle, the larger body. If it's red, the candle to follow it needs to be red. Okay? So you need two consecutive candles. When you see engulfing, you need two consecutive candles. Engulfing would be one, that's red. The next one after it needs to be red. And for it to be a play for you, the third one needs to be red. And that's where you would enter. You would enter at this third candle. That is what makes it a play. And let me tell you, when you're getting 5%, you out of this play right in here. When this candle form, you've already gotten your 5% by the time it closes. You're not in it long. All right. And these are 1 minute candles. So you could be on a play 30 seconds, 45 seconds, 1 minute, and you out. All right. This is engulfing. When the body, the candle engulfing's on the right, it engulfs the candle on the left. The candle on the left body should be able to slide directly into it. It should give you two consecutive candles. Engulfing makes one. This should be so. If this was green, this would not be a play. Although it would be engulfing, it would not be a play. It has to be consecutive, and then it has to give you that third candle. Yes, and it will be a put. Very important. This is good info I'm giving you on this. These are your confluences. These are your confluences. So you need at least two of them to get in and out to be considered an A plus setup. If we wait on the orb, this is why we wait on the orb. Are you staying? All right, what you say, Robin? Are you staying at the inner? Oh, Robin, we're gonna answer those questions. I can't read that and teach right now. Are you staying enter at opening price for third candle? Yeah, you just enter. You enter at that third candle. You ain't got time to wait to see what it's gonna do because it could you could miss your move, and sometimes it could not work for you, and that's part of the process. Market ain't perfect. Your plays, no matter how you set them up, sometimes will not. They will reverse on you. It's just part of the process of trading. All right. So that's it. Now, eh, I'll give you a bonus. I will give you all a bonus, child, but I feel like I'm going to regret it. I think I may not give y'all that. I may not discuss this one. I think I'm going to keep moving. I may circle back. Yeah, I'm going to have to circle back. Okay. So now we're going to talk about reversal candles. She said, do I close it or just keep rolling to the fourth? Um, Ladiri, you get out at 5%. Whatever your 5% gives you. Your profit is 5% and you get out at -3. We ain't looking at nothing else. We at that once we get in, we're looking at our profit. We're looking at our percentages. So I'm gonna go over that. Then we can go over to these paper trades. I want to get through our terms. These terms serious, ain't they? Mm-hmm. You ain't gonna drive me crazy already. I know. I already know. Like I said, I see how this go. I may go back to it. I hear you, Kay. Kay, you good. It's a lot. I just that's right. Don't be greedy. All this is about not being greedy. It's about just getting a little bit every day. Get a little bit every day. Get a little bit every day. Get a little bit. Get a little bit. Get a little bit. That's right. Close when you profit 5%, or close when you at -3. It's gonna save you down the road. You're gonna thank me for it. All right. Let me give y'all a little tip. This is a tip. I wasn't gonna give y'all the other thing. I ain't gonna give you the other but I'm getting it. This right here, whenever you see the VWAP, the V, what? Come on, up. Whenever you see the VWAP, I think he wants out. Come on, hold on a second. Should I think Astro wants to come with you? I think he wants to come with you. Come on, Astro. I think he wants you. All right, you gonna come get the hammer? Not yet. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm babysitting my grandpa. All right. So whenever you see the purple line on top of the blue line, see how they separated? See how far apart they are? This is on the 1 minute time frame. Just know you are in a downtrend. All right. When you see the VWAP, the purple line separated this far from the blue line, see how they crossed right here and then they start separating? And that purple line got further and further apart from this blue line. You're in a downtrend. You can play puts. You can play puts. Play puts. When you see the purple line on the bottom and it starts to separate, you can play calls. Do y'all see that? Do you see that? Yes. Write that down. That's something you just need to remember. That's just something you got to remember, okay? That is fantastic. When you see the VWAP on the bottom, uptrend. VWAP on top, downtrend. All right, next. We're going to scroll right on over into these reversal candles. Now, whenever you see these candles right here, whenever you see these candles, I want you to know I do not want you to enter or exit the market whenever you see these candles. These are reversal candles. They're here to tell a story. All the candles tell a story. And over time, you're going to learn them. I'm going to start with three. There are three. One of them is called a doji, and that is a doji. A doji looks like a crucifix. All right. I'm moving a little faster because I know we still have to do paper trading, y'all, and Q&A, and it's 9:50. So we got about 40 minutes left. Now, this right here, this is a doji. This means the market has made no decision. That's all it is. The market is just thinking. It's just thinking. It don't know what it want to do. It's even. So if you see this candle form, you don't make a move either. If you're in a play, don't you get out. And if you're in a play, don't you get in. All right? That is a doji. 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 These are, yes, that means pause, Kate. A doji means pause. Don't do a thing. Pause for the cross, baby. You look like a cross. It will have a long wick with a very thin body. Doji. 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 A doji. These are reversal candles. That means the market could turn on you or it could continue and you don't know. That's a doji as well. Now, the next one I am going to find for you. These are hammers. A hammer. Let me find a nice hammer. Now, what makes it a hammer? First of all, it would look something similar to this, a square body block, right? And you should be able to stack it 3 times. Yeah, I think that's one. That was stackable 3 times. So there's an inverted hammer and there's a regular hammer. So this would be, you find y'all one real quick. Find you one real quick. So this right here would be an inverted hammer. You have a regular hammer, Hammer, And then you have an inverted hammer. Small body, long wick. Small body, long wick. Small body, long wick. Now, what makes this a hammer? You must be able to stack this 3 times on the wick. So this is already one, the body. It goes again, two. And then this is, I don't know. Do y'all think that barely made it? Let's see. Visual one. That's tight. That's about there. But this is definitely a hammer. Inverted hammer. Inverted hammer looks like an upside down hammer, and it usually means the play is about to reverse. So it was if it was going up, when you see this inverted hammer, it is about to reverse and go down. All right. You must be able to identify it. You must be able to stack this 3 times, this body. That's one, that's two, and that's three. So that makes this an inverted hammer. When you see hammers, it's usually a sign of reversal. All right. This is a hammer right here. Oh, I can't stack that 3 times. Shoot. We didn't have any regular hammers with that. That's another inverted hammer. That's another inverted. Okay, it's in the postmark. This right here is a hammer. Short body, long wick. You should be able to stack this body 3 times. This is considered one, then two, and then three. This is a hammer. Hammers usually show you that the play is about to reverse. They're reversals. Okay? Yeah, that was pretty tight. But you get the idea. You also can do your own. Now, when I'm giving you these definitions, you can go study this stuff. You can go study what an inverted hammer is. You can go study what a regular hammer. You can go study the double G. These are all things that I'm telling you need over the course of 12 months. I'm just giving it to you right now. Cliff Notes version. Now, the next is journaling. Let me tell you how, where I want to tell you how to put all this together. So, when you get ready to enter a trade, a play in the morning, this is how you do it. You have your 1 minute chart up and you have your 15-minute chart up. Take notes. When you have your charts up at 9:15, you want to start on this 1 minute chart and you will start going back in your pre-market. I want you to come to your desk or wherever your work area at about 9 o'clock, no later than 9:15. You're going to start getting your levels. That is your pre-market high, your pre-market low, your yesterday's high, your yesterday's low, right? You want to start doing that right about 9:15. And then at 9:30, when the bell opens, opening bell, the market is open from 9:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. I think I told y'all that. But your trading zone, the time we trade, we only trade 2 hours, 9:30 a.m. till 11:30 a.m. We are not chart watchers. We're not going to stay in this thing all day. We're going to get in here and get what's ours, and we are out. All right? 9:30 a.m. to 11:30. You heard the bell for the first time this morning? That's exciting. 9:30 a.m. to 11:30. If you do not see a play, this is your 15-minute chart. Let me tell y'all something. If you, after the first 7 candles form, if they don't break outside your trend line, this red line right here, if it doesn't break 50% below or 50% below or above, after 7 15-minute candles, close your laptop and go and do something else. You're not playing that day. You heard it too for the first time, Princess? That's so cool. It never gets old. I get excited every time I hear it still. So again, there's a no play after 7 15-minute candles. That's one. After 7 15-minute candles and your orb did not break 50% above or 50% below, you just come back the next day. You don't have to play every day. Every day ain't gonna be your day to play the market. All right? Write that down. Write it down. Now, journaling. You must journal your trades every day. Every every successful trader journals. You guys got to journal. I'm going to show you how to journal. So get ready to write that down. Before I show you how to journal, I have 4 more terms. But these terms, they serious, but this is all you're gonna need. This is all you're gonna need, along with, of course, repetition, repetition, repetition. Thank you, Quentin. Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 11:30. That's our trading zone. So if I ask you, did you trade in the zone? I'm only asking, did you trade between 9:30 and 11:30? But if you come and talk to me about a play at 1:15, I don't even hear. I black out. I'm like, what? Girl, I'm in. We doing some other stuff. We already at lunch. I used to be in Pilates. I've gone. So your next definition. I'm going to teach you how to journal. Remember that. Back testing. Back testing. As you get better, you're going to learn how to back test. The back testing is basically the past moves that the market has made, and you're going back to look at setups. The market loves to retrace itself. So I normally like to back test. It depends on the I don't want to do it, but I'll tell you 5 day, 15-minute chart time frame, 1 year, 1 day. I just went back 1 year, 1 day. I changed my time frame. This now is more data. This has told me, it's showing me what SPY S&P 500. This is the ticker symbol. This is what you type in your box. You try to pull it up. SPY. That's the name that it is on the stock exchange floor. SPY. We trade SPY or QQQ. SPY or QQQ. Now, when you back test, look at SPY. This is where it was last year this time. This is the from left to right. This is where it was last year this time. We saw it drop all the way down. First, we saw it consolidate, then it dropped sideways again, then it dropped majorly. Uh-huh. I think that's when they first announced the tariffs. So. And then it has been in look, look what kind of trend this stock has been in since April. Did y'all say this is an uptrend? It's an uptrend. Look, you see that? One trade a day. Yes, we do one trade a day unless you have been taught to break back inside the orb method. If you understand to break back inside the ORB, you can do two trades. But that's it. So right now we are in an uptrend. SPY has been an uptrend, but it does have pullbacks. Pullbacks, remember I told you when the market is going up in your direction, then it goes opposite, then it goes back up, pullback. So along the way, even though this has been an uptrend, every time you see a peak, I mean a valley, it's up the valley. That means it's going up, pull back, going up, pull back, going up, pull back, going up, pull back, up, back, up, back. You see how these little points right here? That means the market pulled back right there. All these points at the top, that means the market hit a ceiling and pulled back. So the market doesn't go in a straight line. If you were back testing, you would see that. You would know. First of all, I got a gap down at 567. But anyway, yeah, you would be able to spot that. And this is all done on a 1 year, 1 day chart. So you always want to go back and see what the market did because the market likes to retrace itself. Now, just for my newbies, not my newbies, my OGs, look at this gap. SPY just made a new gap. It closed the gap. That was a gap. It came down here, closed. Y'all, it just made a new gap. So we have a gap down of 674 to 670. Write this down. SPY has a gap down 675.01. Antoinette, y'all, to 671.10. SPY has a new gap down, and we saw this on the 1 year, 1 day chart. This is why you like the back test. This is why you have the back test. This is how you got to back test. This just happened in the last 24 hours, a gap down. So if the market starts to go down, or if it starts to reverse from where it is now. Anything below 675, we know it's going down to 671. You catch that when you back test. So yeah, so basically just looking for the market to retrace itself. I just went back 1 year, 1 day, but we also can go back, let's see, 30 days. This is what the market has done in the past 30 days. So everywhere you see it dip, it could potentially go back there. Everywhere you saw and did, what do you call this, the peaks, wherever you see the peaks, it can potentially go back to a peak. That means the high moment, and it can always go back to a low moment. You just have to decide, let's see what trend it's in. This is what it's been doing over the last 30 days. Real and janky, right? Down and up, then way down, then back up, then down again, then back up, then way down again, and then back up, 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 and then it hit, look, hit a peak at 689, $600.89. It came all the way back down to 661, and then back up to 681. So now we see how the market is moving. I understand that if the market hits six, it's at 681. It wants to go up here to 685, where it was, and then from 685, it's going to go to 689. We know that if it keeps going up, back testing. But if it goes down, it's going to come back down and fall where the last place it fell, 674, 661. There's a gap on this chart, same place, 673, 673 down to 672. So we see that's another gap. You look for gaps. You look for pullbacks when you're back testing, and that's something you'll do on the weekend. You will learn to back test. Go back in the market and see what it did, so to give you an idea where it's going in the future. You always have to look left before you go right. Always look left before you go right in the market. Go see what the market did before you got there. The same thing when you see your setup. When your confluences, you see your confluences, and oh, it make like they make sense. Now let's go ahead and make this make sense. Now, when it told us to get in right here at 1040, at 10:45, I want y'all to tell me before we go on to doing our. I want you to tell me at 10:45. This is where it told us to get in. It broke the orb at 10:45. So we'll go right in here. This was 10:45. At 10:45, it broke the orb. At 10:40, it broke the orb right here. So at 10:45, it broke the orb, but it wasn't 50% below. It didn't get to 50% below until we got right here. Now, let me tell you something. When you get over here and it's telling you this is your play, you always look left. Always look left. I want you to look at what the 3 to 4 candles were doing before you got there. So if this is my entry, where it's telling me to enter right here, I'm gonna say, hold on, what did these candles do before I got here? Well, I'm looking for confluences. First one I see, these are 2 candles underneath the EMA. Check. Then I see, is that an engulfing? This candle to the right engulfed the body of the one to the left and gave 2 consecutive candles. Check. You see that? Check, check. Confluence, confluence. So now that it's telling me to get in right here, you better believe I'm getting in right here. Now, when you got in right here, you did your little dirty. You got in, great. It's red. You're making money. Hopefully you got out. But if you got in right here, it did what on you? A pull what? Tell me in the comments, what is this? The market is going in your direction, and then it starts to go opposite, but then continues to go in your direction and then go opposite. What is this called? What did it do right here as soon as you enter? What's this called right here? There you go, Tanya. Newbies. That's right. It's a pullback. That's right, Charlotte. That's right. So you typically, hey, I'm in it. I know I'm in a downtrend. It's confirmed to me. I'm be honest with you. I got a VWAP and EMA crossover, 2 candles underneath the EMA. It broke the order 50% below. You can pull back all you want to. I'm in a downtrend. I'm gonna get it. So that's the play right there. Even though you got in right here, you got your 5%. But if you got in a little late, it pulled back majorly on you, only for it to come back down and give you everything it took from you, plus more. Yes, I already went through it. I did a portion, yeah. Now let's get to paper trading. Paper trading. And while I'm in the definitions, please write down support and resistance. Please write down terms support and resistance. Support is the floor, resistance is the ceiling. Support is the floor, resistance is the ceiling. Support is where price tends to stop falling and bounce. So this would be the floor. Like this, all these areas right here would be the floor, where price basically went up and came down, stop, went up, came down, stop, went up, came down, stop, and they're all sort of in the same spot. You see that? So we would call this the floor, the floor, the floor, because they're all kind of similar, like stop, like to stop right there. That's the floor. That would be support. Support. Resistance is where hmm, the price struggled to break out. So it came up here, just couldn't keep going, came back down. Came up here, couldn't keep going, fell back down. Came up here, couldn't keep going, fell back down. That would be resistance. That's the ceiling. It's like something is resisting it and keeping it from breaking through. Yes, that's right, Kim. So resistance is the ceiling, support is the floor. Support is where price tends to stop falling and bounce up. Price was falling down, it stopped and went up. Falling down, it stopped, went up. Falling down, it stopped, went up. That would be support. Resistance is the ceiling. It's where price is struggling to break through. That is resistance. It went up, but it couldn't go any further and it came back down. Went up, couldn't go any further, came back down. All right? You'll need to know that later, but I want you to have the definitions so you can actually start studying. Now, when we get into the market, we are going to paper trade. Let me know if you guys have your Robinhood account or that you could go ahead and go through paper trading with me. I want to show you how to find your contracts. Let me show you how to find your contracts. Yay! Okay, let's pull up Robinhood. You on Webull? If you know how to work Webull, that's good. We on Robinhood over here. I don't know how Webull paper trading is set up, but I'm going to show you all how to paper trade. Oh, you got a manual review. Charlotte, can you DM me? I have the answers to the test. Yep, I know you answered something. You probably I know tell them what you said and threw it off, but it's okay. It's what an app. When did you DM me? I had someone work for me. They've been checking my stuff, but I checked my own stuff today. So hopefully I can find it. When did you DM me, Charlotte? You did it on here or TikTok? You on Webull? Last week? No one told me. Where did you DM me? What? Please tell me. I'm trying to get some straightening real quick. Where did you DM me, Charlotte? It's a delay, y'all, so I gotta make sure I figure out where it's from. TikTok, email, and test. Wow. Let me write your name down. That's not good. That's your stomach. Boy, you gotta get out here with all that fuss. You come here disrupting the home. They don't know that. Charlotte, let me write your name down. I apologize for that, Charlotte. I have some people working with me, you know. Now, when I was running everything by myself, I was super, super tired, but I didn't miss nothing. I don't like that. When did you text me, PJ? You text a 470 number or a 478 number? I returned all my calls today. Jesus, you sent an email and never received a response for a class. I know you got to be telling me a story, SD. I know you telling me a story. I also had a manual review on Robinhood, so I just went around. Oh, I have the answer. The 470 number. I sure don't have that. I checked all my messages. I did that today. And that comes straight to me, PJ. PJC, can you send another message? Make sure you got, I don't want to say it on this YouTube, but do it again. I sent an email through the contact us tab on my page. Ooh, 2 weeks. I do not know how to tell you. I think I emailed it to info instead of support. I would have seen it. The info's come right to me, but I'm gonna get to the bottom of it, Charlotte. PJ, what's your first name or last name? Text me now, just to make sure I got it. Sorry, y'all. Also, we're talking with PJ. Text me now so I make sure I have it. Charlotte, I'm gonna go try to find your stuff. And anybody, yeah, because our classes, PJ, the class is gonna fill up. I only have 4 more before by the between now and the end of the. Okay, let me write that down. So PJ, it is last name Temea. Okay, I got 2 things to look for. And was it tequila too? All right. I apologize about that, guys. I do not like that. Too many hands in the pot and it's not getting stirred. I don't like that. All right. So I'm glad y'all told me. Anytime you see me on this live, you make sure you let me know. Let me see. If you haven't heard, because I don't play it, Clark. All right. So if you all don't hear me, you just send a text. Hold on. Ooh, hold on. Oops. Hold on. Sorry. I got you, Charlotte. And I absolutely did not see that text at all. I'm looking at now. Okay, sorry, y'all. Now let's get to our paper trading. I'll take care, everybody. Thank you all for letting me know. So if you're in Robinhood right now and you go to your main account, you and your sister, you was waiting for a response. Got you. Wow, that's about the 5th person. That ain't gonna fly with Arletta. All right. You see what I'm talking about? That? I do not like that. All right. It's working, but you know you're good. You're so sweet. Trent, it's not TikTok, my baby. You better get them likes up, honey. All right, so let me know when you get to the main page on Robinhood. Yours it should look like this. All right, it should say trade. Let me know. I want you to type in SPY in the search bar. Search bar is at the bottom of your screen right here. See that? Type in SPY. You got that? All right, I'm gonna keep moving. Since y'all say yes and it's a little delayed, we gotta move on. I want you to click trade, trade options. Once you click trade options, it should pull up an options chain like this. Once it pulls up your you can't see it. Oh, okay, hold on. Now can you see it? Okay, there you go. All right. Okay, click November 11th. Why is it looking like that? It did that week. I can't go back any further. No, we can't. Look how far back I am. Look how far back I am. I could barely. It's doing like it was doing before. Yeah, I can't even see. Okay, no, I'm ready to get this over with. Right here, you click in the middle of your screen. You showing it to me. If you look at it, baby, I gotta teach. I can't look at what you're showing me and do this at the same time. Okay, yeah. All right. Click the middle of the screen. Once you click the middle of the screen, at the bottom, it will say Add to Watch List. Click Add to Watch List, and then click Open. Once you open it, it's a delay. Once you open it, I want you to scroll up. Yes. Now, right here, point. This is where you'll see your contract, how much you paid for the contract. That's how much you paid for the contract. Down here at the bottom is the main thing I want you to see. The total return. That's where your 5%, -3%, -2%, negative or positive 10% will show up right there. This is the page I want you to screenshot. Okay. Screenshot that page right there. Yes, yes. Once you screenshot that, you're out of this play. Let me show you how to get out. X at the top left. Yes. And then hit remove from watch list. Click remove from watch list. All right. Okay, okay. So I see some delay right here. Delayed and it's very delayed. It's always like that. Every time? Every time. So all this time I've been on the okay, so let me see. All this time I've been on the they can't see my stuff. I know delay, but can you see the charts though? Let me see. Okay, that's fine. All right, all right, all right. That's fine. Thank you. So basically, that's how our paper trade is. Yeah, once you see the 5%, yes, that's when you get out, or the -3. Yep, that's when you exit. They said see everything. Okay, good. All right, great. Now that we've done our paper trade, you want to do that for 5 days. You want a paper trade using the ORB, open range breakout strategy, the 15-minute chart. Hey, J Rod, you here? We about to wrap it up in a minute. This is it. You do that for 5 days. You do it for 5 days. Once you do it for 5 days, you'll be ready to use your real money in the market. Now, let me give you, I think I did go over, I did tell you all the cons. Yeah, I did tell you the cons to the confluence with the EMA running through the candles. Let me show it to you now. These are reasons not to get in the play. When you see the EMA going through your candles like this, right here, that is a no play. Please don't get in, all right? Please don't get in. That is a no play. That is a con to your compliance. The next one, if you see what I call the Christmas tree effect, which is here, same thing, right here, consolidation, red, green, 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 choppy, 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 wicks all the same size, wick the same size. Don't enter. Do not enter. The next one is when you see the VWAP and EMA too close together. Um, they kind of far apart today, but I give you right here. That's a little too close for me. They too close. They're too close. You want to see that VWAP and EMA cross and spread out. All right, cross and spread out. If it says buy and not trade, Turner, you have not been approved for options. You have not been approved. I can walk you through it a little bit if you want to get approved. If yours says buy and not trade, I can, when I say walk you through, I can give you some of the answers that you'll need to help you get through that. If you want me to, I can do that. Now, let me tell you about this market. This market will expose you. This market will teach you everything about yourself. Everything. And I don't need you to run from it. I need you to face it head on. It's going to expose if you're greedy. It's going to expose if you are selfish. It's going to expose if you are have attachments to money. It's going to expose if you're undisciplined, don't follow direction. It's going to expose if you trade out of need. I got to get this, I got to get this, I got to get that pay. It is a great exposer. Let it expose you so God can fix it. Okay? Please. I mean, the truth hurt, don't it, Robin? But y'all know I'm telling y'all the truth. So, real quick, let me show y'all how to journal, okay? Ouch and amen. I know that's right. Let me show you how to journal. Once I show you how to journal, then I'll do help my people get a certificate approved for Robin. The ones that it says buy, it says buy. If it doesn't say trade, you have not been approved for options. So let's get to it. All right. So now let me get my other. Let me get my lean on. Let me get my lean on because butter for the duck. Another long day for you, girl, but it's okay. Be back in the morning and ready. So let's get started. So when you're journaling, I need you to make sure you do a couple of things. You write down the date. So tomorrow, 11/11, y'all are starting your paper trade tomorrow. I don't want to hear it. Go watch this video 2, 3 more times if you have to. Be ready to paper trade tomorrow. You can't lose. I mean, it's not even paper trading. It's not real money, but you're in the market for real. It's real time. The data is correct. You're trading like you real. That's real. All right. You're trying to join the drippers. I got some about 5 paper trades for the view. Can you leave a message and we'll DM you? I'll DM you my number. All right. I'll DM you the number. Hmm. The market is open tomorrow. I thought they were going to be closed too, Robin. They said no, they're going to be open. The banks are closed. Hmm. All right, let's get ready. So you want to write down the date, the ticker symbol. Remember I told y'all what a ticker symbol was? When it says SPY, that's the abbreviation for it on the stock exchange. SPDR, yes. Or you can write QQQ. You play triple Q sometimes. So it's either going to be SPY or QQQ. I want you to write down the current price of that stock at the moment. You're starting at about 9.15. Like write down the current price about 9.25. I want you to write down the pre-market high and pre-market low. Put them across from each other. Then I want you to write yesterday's high and yesterday's low. Put them across. So the pre-market high and yesterday's high being one column, you know, and vice versa. Pre-market low and yesterday's low being one column together. Then I want you to write down what strategy did you use. Did you use the are you going to use the 15-minute or are you going to use the 5-minute orb? 5-minute orb, 15-minute orb, or some people just like to do confluences. They just make life. They just glutton for punishment. They just do confluences. Once they see three or more, they take their play, and nothing wrong with that. You could do that if you want to. Next, you check how many confluences did you see before you entered the trade. What make you want to take this trade? Check off all your confluences, whatever you see. You only need two or more, two or more. Then I want you to write down what time you got into play. So how many confluences? At least two. Two equals an A plus setup. What time you got into play? How much did you leverage? Oh yeah, I've done the 5-minute order. Mhm. I- It's good, but it turning on me too fast sometimes. But it's good. I mean, it works. I prefer the 15, but I know some people they love the 5. I introduced it. I let you choose, but I just tell you when you choose, just don't be an orb hopper. Don't be hopping orbs, baby. Get you one orb and settle down. All right, how much you leverage? Write that down. So if it's $85 right now, $85, and then one contract. So $85 one contract, or $200 two contracts like that. All right. Okay. Now, then I want you to write down when you got out. Did you got out at -5%, or you got out at +5, or you got out at -3, or you got out at -3, then it ended up being -18. Just write down what happened when you entered and exited your play. I mean, yeah, when you exited your play. And then I want you to write what time you got out. So you write down how much you leveraged and what time you got in, and then what was your profit or loss, and then what time you got out. And did you trade in the zone? Make sure you're trading between 9:30 and 11:30. Did you screenshot your play? Because if you want somebody to help you, like me or Coach Trent, if you didn't screenshot it, we don't know what to do. Thank you, Erica. That is how you want to journal. And then you write your notes. How did I feel? Did I feel excited? Did I feel even keeled? Did I feel anxious? Did I feel happy, sad, irritated, frustrated? What are the feelings? Did I feel left out? Did I feel whatever you felt? Write that down too. Because I want to know if I have to help you. Now that we know how to journal, let's move on and help some people get approved. And before we have some people get approved for Robinhood, I want to answer any questions so I can let some folks go on and go. Any questions? Now, y'all got the breakdown. Y'all got it. You got what you need to learn how to trade options. You know the strategy. Our strategy is what? Open range breakout. We use the orb 15, or you could do the orb 5. The orb gives us direction. 15-minute gives direction. 1 minute gives entry. Our method is the 5% drip. We take 5% profit every day out the market, and we get out at -3%. That's what we do. Is it hard to trade working a first shift job? I don't know. All I know is we have over 100 people in that group every day that's green. And I think 90% of them work. I ask some of these working people how they do it. Not yet. It's not for sale. I finished it this weekend though. I did finish it. Now I just got to get the designer people to get it, make it look right for me. That's what we do. So we trade the ORB. We get 5%. We the 5% drippers. Y'all see us dripping 5% drippers. Drip five. Uh-huh. Okay. I'm like, all right. Man, why does it look like that? I gotta figure that out. Mm. Well, it depends. It depends. If I tell y'all how to get approved with Robinhood, this video will not be posted because I can't get in trouble like that at the end. Will the EMA and BWAP line always be the same no matter the time? No, no, it won't. All right, come on, Bert. So, what do y'all want? You want to get your account approved, or you want the video to be up? Because if I put the video up, I just can't tell you how to get approved with Robinhood. Yeah, you might can call me or something. Robinhood. Which one y'all want? Boy, J Rod, you brutal. Everybody said they want the video up, so they telling y'all gotta figure it out. Call during office hours. Okay, but they're not a dripper. Only drippers have office hours. Yep, there's a video. Yeah, you a little bit. See, you was honest. That's what happened to her. She said she had it. You, I mean, first, if they ask you, do you have experience? So let me just kind of do this. Thank you, Samuel. Oh, Samuel, I'll be in Detroit in January. There's a per code waiting on me. They said ChatGPT can help them. Can you make another video with the information and then take it down? No, I can't put that video out like that. I know what I can do roundabout. Let me do a roundabout. How about that? I'm gonna tell y'all where y'all went wrong. I can tell you where you went wrong, Robin, or I can tell you how to go right. There's a few questions that you need to answer the right way with Robin Hood. So you know, number one, you're not a financial regulator and you're not in the financial interest industry. You know to say no to that. You also want to make sure that you tell them that you want to balance it. So tell them that you want to balance your goal is to balance your money and grow it. Yeah, you probably did mess up right then. You want to balance your money and grow it. When they ask you how much experience do you have investing, you gotta have a decent amount. Otherwise, why you want a brokerage account? Think about it. Make it make sense. Write this down, like Antoinette said, because it's gonna ask you how much experience you have. You going to zero? Well, nope. You got some. You've just taken a whole class with me, so that's gonna help you, right? That's a good amount. Although this is for educational and entertainment purposes only. And then they ask you what's your risk level. It's got to be medium. You traded. It got to be moderate and medium. It can't be low because you are a trader. You whispering don't help the situation. That's right, Robin. See, Anika said not much. Yeah, you tell them you don't have any. I mean, and they're right. They're not wrong because they're. Why would they, open you a level two options account? And then they go on and start talking to you about your yearly income. I'm sure that wasn't a problem for you guys. I know everybody over 25,000 minimum. Cash investment. I know you didn't go in there saying you had $50. I know you didn't say that. That's right, self-made. That's right. Look what self-made said, y'all. Check in the comments. And then your main source of income is your personal income and your savings. You're welcome, Winslow. So do we? They're gonna get you. Mm-mm. You still gonna get a manual review. If you delete it and start over, you're gonna get a manual review, and nothing's wrong with that. You have money flowing already. Amen. You gotta go on through with it. Let them give you the manual. But it's easy to pass. They only ask you 4 questions. I know the questions. So when they ask you your years of options trading, I'm sure all of y'all said, I have none. This right here, what I just taught you guys today, was 3 years of information. I took y'all on a journey that took years to learn. Just what contracts meant, how to enter and exit plays, what levels the support and resistance is, to figure out a strategy. It's some people been trading 5 years, still don't have a strategy. It's people been trading at least, I know people been trading like 7 or 8 years, no strategy. So you already have one. Right. You got to have some, at least 1 to 2 years. hmm And then it's going to ask you, do you know how to open a spread? Do you know how to do an option spread? No, you don't. Y'all have no, I don't know nothing about that. You don't know nothing about that. Nope, you're not sure. And then just verify all your information. You should be good. hmm The main thing is make sure you say yes to trading on same day expiration date. Once you get approved, it's going to ask you, do you want to do same day expirations for your options? Say yes. And once you do that, make sure you go down and open a cash account. Switch your account from margin to cash. If you keep it on margin, you're going to get a pattern day trader. They're going to flag you as a pattern day trader after 3 trades. Big old X going to pop up on your screen. You're welcome. Thank you, self made. I think that was pretty good. Make sure you get a cash account. And that's on that same page where you have to go to for options. You just go all the way to the bottom, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and can't scroll anymore, and you'll see it 2 paragraphs up. It'll ask you, it'll tell you that you're trading in what type of account. It's going to say margin or cash. If it says account type margin, then I want you to switch it to cash. And if it already says cash, you're good. Now, cash account allows you to trade as many times as you need to or like to. Even though we only do 1 to 2 trades a day, the difference is you could do that 5 days a week. And with a margin account, you can only do 3 trades per 5 business days. Yeah. And also with a unless you have 25,000 or more in that account. So in about 7 months, I think it'd be at 7 months. No, no, no. Yeah, 9 months. When you get to month 9, you can switch it back to a margin account because you should have over 50K. You definitely should have over 40, right? Now, the cash account, what happens? I don't want you to get scared, but your money has to settle. So whenever if you leverage $100 today and you make 10, your account is gonna be negative 110 until the end of the day when all the accounts where they reconcile. And in the morning they'll put your 100 back plus the 10 you made. That's the difference. You don't settle out the same day. You have to get your money the next day. Okay, you were able to switch to a cash account. Is there any other step? Nope. You did good. Lena, make sure you have same day expiration enabled. And you'll know that when you go to SPY and type in SPY SPY, and your dates should say today or and tomorrow. If it doesn't give you the same day, that means you don't have same day expiration on. All right. So that's the good deed for today. Y'all did good. I appreciate everybody being over here. Do you have any questions for me? I'll take about 5 minutes of questions and then I gotta roll. Mm-hmm. Robin, yeah, Robin. When you get out of your trade after 5%, does Robinhood keep track of your increases? They do. All right. Who is that text me? Said they want to join the drippers. I take it back. It does, yeah. Gilbert, thank you. It's in the history. But you're gonna keep up with your own stuff, honey. Uh-huh. Twan said history. Yeah, history, but you're gonna be your own history. You write down, that's part of being disciplined too. I rarely have to go to my discipline because I write everything down. I mean, I rarely have to go to my history. Did you give up on TikTok? TikTok gave up on me. They kept muting me. They kept muting me as soon as I go live. They kept muting me. I still go over there. I'm on TikTok. Mainly it's gonna be videos, but when I'm teaching, I don't have time for it. Yeah, Robin, you keep up with you right now. I already know my percentages and everything. The journal tells the whole story. Yes, 252 trading days in a year. You ought to have 252 journal pages. Even if you don't trade every day, on that day you don't trade, write on your journal. Did not feel good. Did not see my trade today. Thank you. You're welcome. You're definitely gonna hear back from me. I'm getting everybody. I'm returning all the messages tonight. So if I don't hit you back tonight, that means I didn't see it. I'm gonna check through all those emails. It's only three different emails and two phone numbers and a TikTok and an Instagram and a YouTube. Can't wait for you to trade with us too. And Coach Trent. Oh, wasn't that fun? They better not mess with us again. We did so good when we were doing TikTok lives, but just recently they just started muting me. If you don't have same day expiration date, how do you change it? It's in your go in your um, not settings. You gotta hit that little man at the bottom right of your screen, and go to your yeah, I guess it's your settings. You can change it in your settings. Please give email address. What is it? Which one? Info at Arletta the Friendly Trader. Over 300 people. We appreciate you and Coach Trent. Thank you. I think you answered this, but I want to confirm. Do you draw levels on both? You don't have to do it on both time frames. It's gonna transfer. You draw your levels on the 15-minute time frame. You mean trend lines? I think you mean trend lines. You draw the trend line at the first 15-minute candle, top and bottom, and then you'll continue to drag it on as the candles keep developing. Blair, where's Blair, honey? Blair Daniels. Blair, did you learn something, girl? Newbies, please take notes. I know, Crystal. I wish I could bring you on here to tell them. Now we scan. How can we scan? I don't do that, Greg, George. I don't scan stocks. I only trade SPY or QQQ, and sometimes Meta. Blair, did you learn something, girl? Oh, you did. Okay, I'm glad you did. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I gotta tell. I got a meeting with your sister-in-law tomorrow. I let her know. Well, she know you here because she was in it on TikTok. You got it. How to split screen 1 minute. I have a video. I have a video. You're welcome, Blair. I'm glad you learned. I have a video here, right here on YouTube. It's called uh, "How to Set Up Thinkorswim." Oh, your dad, he got his chart. Man, that man's so smooth. Let me tell you though, your dad, Mr. Daniel's so smooth. Who is the man? Y'all remember the ticket, lottery ticket? The older man, the OG that took that ticket from Bow Wow. That's who your daddy sound like. I couldn't even. It was. I mean, I did well. I was professional, but as soon as I got off, I'm like, oh my god, Kira, your father-in-law sounds just like the man from lottery ticket. He is smooth. You gotta go back and watch it. He said he got a voice, boy. That man got a voice. Are you gonna be at the show? We'll talk about it. Okay, so top right hand corner, click right, yep, drop down. There you go. There you go, self made millionaire. That's Liz. Thank you, Liz. There's a feature on the chart that will allow you to view two or more charts at one time. Yep. Gotta go back and watch all the videos. Yes. But there's one that says how to set up your chart with Think or Swim. You just gotta prove. That's so good. I was gonna ask you, are you gonna be here at the show? Oh, okay, you know I see you at the show. That's gonna be great. So we don't care about the trends except the one from 15 minutes. There you go. What is the 15 minute telling you? And then when you see that trend, George, I don't know if you came late, you must have another confluence. That means another confirmation to tell you, yeah, that's the right trend. All right. Mm-mm. We keep it real easy over here. Y'all gonna mess around and find your way slickly on a whole nother tax bracket just by listening to what I say do. Not even listening, but just being inspired because this is for entertainment purposes only. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only. All right, sounds good. So I covered everything. Any other questions before? I didn't see that. Thank you, Sam. This is great. Yes, study this one. I have so many more on here. Newbie, hey newbie. I go live teaching this strategy every Monday. So you can catch me right here every Monday. But I'll be live on Wednesday. Hopefully they let listen, when we go live on Wednesday, if TikTok mutes me, just know we gonna come right on over here to YouTube. We just come straight on to YouTube. As soon as they start saying, Miss Arletta, we can't hear you, you muted, just go straight to YouTube. That's the easiest thing I can tell you how to do. But I go live every Monday teaching this strategy. I'm live in our private community every day, Monday through Friday. Not every day, Monday through Friday. We have a private mentorship. Yay. And we go live there from 9:15 to 11:30 every morning, Monday through Friday. Okay, Kay just said, is the EMA and VWAP crossover two consecutive candles stronger than just seeing two candles above? Nope, nope, or nope. They're about the same. If you see the VWAP and EMA crossover with two consecutive candles, that's a play. Or if you have just the EMA, just the blue line, which I like, two consecutive above or two consecutive below, that third candle you enter. So either one, they are great. But baby, you can give me that blue line all day long. I don't have to have no crossover. Was that thing? Was that J Rod or somebody? Thank you, Crystal. She answered that question about the EMA and BY. You're welcome. All right. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, guys. So we have wrapped this up. Y'all did pretty good. Y'all did really good. Real good. The only thing I didn't tell y'all about was a double top and double bottom. My favorite is 1 year. Y'all can't tell I love that 1 year. I love that 1 year, 1 hour. Oh, I love 1 year, 1 hour. And I like the 30 day. 1 year, 1 day. 1 year, 1 day. And I love the 30 day, 1 hour. You're welcome, Diana. All right. Let's, another busy day tomorrow. I know it's a little delayed. So you're welcome. Isn't she smart? Eczema psoriasis warrior, also known as Crystal from the Boogie Down Bronx. Oh, that's really. Yeah, look at Chef. You've been quiet. I didn't know you was in here. All right, y'all. Y'all know. And listen, I come back every. Let's see. Saturdays, I'm live here. We do a market review. So I review the entire market for the week on Saturdays. Only for like 30 minutes. So just come in and show y'all all the plays. Yes, that session is in your time frame. Mm-hmm. You're welcome. All right. Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. What time? Oh, on Saturdays it's open. That's my off day, so I just kind of come in on like a. Sometimes it be in the morning, sometimes in the afternoon. It's usually between mornings and afternoons. Oh, you remember that double top and double bottom? That's right, Latoya. I just couldn't do it after. I couldn't. I was like, no, I ain't gonna even take y'all up through there. That was a lot. I felt like it was a lot tonight here and TikTok. Yes, you've been here 3 weeks and you'll be back. I don't blame you. Why not? There is a Weeble. There is a video about Weeble under my account. Had two of my drippers that was nice enough to do that. Oh, come on, Gilbert. That's so sweet. Trent, he a leatherneck too. Oh, Sally, thank you. You're welcome, darling. I appreciate y'all so much. All right, so this has been a beautiful live, and I'm so grateful that I can impart information into you and change your life. Thank you, Crystal. Good night, everybody. All right, Tori, she said I can call her. Tora, still asking for a review. It's gonna probably keep doing that because of what you already put in your. Whenever you go back, listen. If you already put some stuff in there and you try to go back and change it, they still gonna want to review. And yeah, I can help you with that. Okay, Antoinette said good night, y'all. All right, good night, everybody. I'm gonna go look for your stuff, Tequila. I hope it's. You said you sent an email to me or you texted me. See you in the morning, J Rod. You got to get to work on this org. Work on org. You got to go to work on Myra's feet. Yes. Are we supposed to enable expiration date? Yes. Yes, 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 Sam. That's right. Speak it, Sally. I do have. Did somebody write this affirmation down? No, neither. No, neither. No, neither. How am I gonna reach you? How you gonna reach me? I want you to say, I trade the plan, not my emotions. How do you get in contact with me? Just send me an email then. I can't give you my number on this thing because you know I can't do it. It's Info at Arletta the Friendly Trader.com. Torah, okay, Torah. I trade the plan, not my emotions. I am calm, confident, and clear. Info at Arletta the Friendly Trader.com. All right. We'll see y'all later, okay? I think this was a great class and I enjoyed teaching you all. And may God bless y'all. Crystal, thank you. Crystal from the Bronx, thank you, Erica. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Antoinette. Thank you, Quentin. Thank you for all the people that joined in to help guide in the newbies. Yeah, you late. We get ready to roll. We've been rolling three hours, almost 3 hours. See you later. God bless y'all. See you in the morning, drippers. You're welcome, Sam. Bye. Bye, Santana. I didn't see you here, Hey, Santana. Email on there. Okay, yeah, go ahead and send me the emails with me. Tequila. Do it tonight. Info at myname.com. And if I get it tonight, I'm gonna respond. If you don't get a response, that means I didn't see it. All right. See y'all later. Bye. All right, Velvet.